Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
But yeah, last time you jumped on, we actually did a podcast. It was you, me, and we had Katie Price on.
The wonderful Katie Price. Yeah.
She, to this day, a lot of fans say that was like one of the best fellas episode.
I didn't really contribute much though, but it was a great episode.
I would say Katie did pretty much everything in that.
Yeah, she's incredible. Really.
She was amazing. And that was received so well. So I thought, you know what, we'll just get Reverend back in the mixer.
I'm very appreciative of you inviting me back, mate.
No, that's all right, mate. It's nice that you've come in. You've got an interesting hat. Can I see the trim? Can you take off the hat?
No, that's the reason why.
Now, let's just have a little look. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I did only just wake up before
really
coming here. Yeah.
What, you are usually like a 7 a.m. rise.
Yeah.
What's happened?
My health is usually great, but since the cycle last week.
What is the cycle that you're talking about? You said the cycle as if it was like some momentous event. What happened?
Oh, I just cycled a long distance in a few days.
How long? How long?
Ended up being like 470 kilometers across 3 days.
408 in how long? 3 days?
Yeah.
What does that average out to? Like how many?
It was 90 miles a day.
90 miles a day,
average.
So that's like 140 kilometers.
Yeah, 144
roughly.
I think. Yeah.
Wow, that is insane. And so your body just must be on the biggest like come down ever.
Yeah, no, and mentally as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I trained for a long while to do that.
That is. Yeah. Was it good though? It was
incredible.
In memory of a friend who passed away.
It was
right?
in memory of a friend who passed away, Alice White. So
shout out him.
Yeah. And yeah, it was just really hard. And
was it actually though? Because I when you said 140 kilometers a day, like I know that's a long way and I get that.
Yeah.
But then I thought like if anyone's gonna be able to breeze through something like that, it would be you. But did you genuinely find it like really difficult?
It was difficult because for the final 2 days I was on a bike that wasn't mine.
That wasn't yours.
Yeah. So proportionally,
what happened?
I am.
Why?
My like the thing on the chain on a bike, the thing that moves it across a gear.
Yeah.
That had snapped.
Right.
So it was like an inch from being appropriate. So every time you changed gear, it was like an inch too far over.
Oh, so it's massive changes.
Yeah, so it'd like flick the chain off every time.
Okay.
So I wasn't able to use my bike. Had to go on one of the spares, and everywhere my joints are torched. So,
really? Yeah, I'm not even surprised.
It was very hard.
But you made it. You made it through. You made it out the other side.
Yeah.
So what was the full trip? So your friends went all the way from what was the route?
They did the Jogle trip, which
Jogle.
Jogle. That's the official. Or you could do Le Jog, which is the reverse.
Okay.
Some say Le Jog is actually easier because Cornwall is really difficult. So after you finish Cornwall, it's
easier.
Yeah.
So it's not because I was thinking like if you're starting at Cornwall, surely it's just all the way uphill to Scotland. Right?
I know you did that. Nice, that's not the case.
Which is the so what your friends went all the way from Scotland?
Yeah,
all the way down to Cornwall.
It's a 16-hour van trip up there to begin with.
So that's a car
they're
journey.
they're already
knackered.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. And then they cycle all the way down. And how long did it take them to cycle from the top to the bottom of the UK?
10 days.
10 days. That is actually just so quick, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, most people do it in like 2 weeks, which is 14.
Are these fit lads?
Nah.
No. What, like
well, some of them are really fit, like, but have like a range of backgrounds like rugby.
Are they pub lads then, really?
Yeah, somewhere, yeah.
And they completed it.
Yeah,
they did it.
Smashed it, man. It's all up here.
Really,
honestly,
all up in the brand.
Because here we go. Yeah, so because the moment they get off the bike, they're asleep, and then when they wake up, they're back on the bike.
Are they boozing on their way down or not?
No.
Boozing.
I think that's a lot of the reason which got a fair few of them through to the end.
Yeah,
I think,
because they didn't get on the booze.
Yeah.
See, the temptation. Like at the end of it, I'd just be like, I just want one pint. One ice cold pint would be.
I had one.
Yeah?
I had a pint of cider at St Ives, and I felt battered.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because my body was just in like
dehydrated to the max.
Shutdown mode. It's done like miles upon miles of hills. It's been on the bike, a bike that was inappropriately sized.
Was it too small or too big for you?
No, too small.
So you're riding a BMX down to
Cornwall? Not quite, but like the handlebars are supposed to be relatively level with your seat, right?
Right.
But because the frame, well, you know this because your bike is a horse.
Well, mine was made for a fucking giraffe.
Yeah,
so it's appropriately sized.
I don't think there's a bigger bike in the world.
I have the bigger.
I reckon as soon as you're done with it, you take it off to Guinness or whoever.
Well, I mean, I just take it to a circus. You know that guy that goes around with the penny farthing? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so the handlebars were like 2-3 inches too low, which obviously if you're sitting on the handlebars, that doesn't make sense.
He's sitting on the handlebars.
If you're leaning on the handlebars for over 10 hours of a day, you're bent so far. It's going to be terrible for the people listening on audio, but you're bent so far over.
Yeah. So
your lower back
imagine those
is
porn
fried.
videos where they're like, "Oh, I'm stuck in the dishwasher," like, and they're like, they're bent
It's
over
like,
that.
I'm
It's
stuck
like,
in the dishwasher, and the
step
guy
bro,
goes,
help.
"I'll be around in 6 hours.
Yeah.
Stay put."
Yeah. I'll come and fix you right up.
And then 6 hours later, she goes, "I'm still stuck here. My back is fried. Won't be too long, love. It's just another hour," sort of thing. And by that point, it just gets her out and she just falls over.
She keels over. She doesn't even get to have any fun. It's just painful.
No structure at all.
Yeah. And the back's in pieces.
So yeah, that's basically why I have this weird intermittent napping pattern now.
Yeah.
Because
you made it here, which is fantastic. So cheers.
Did wake up, monster down me, which I never drink.
Yeah, that's what I saw you come in with a monster, and then you were saying you were napping. I'm thinking,
I had to cancel out with the agua.
The agua. Yeah, today me and Reev both aren't drinking right now because I thought, you know what, if it's just me and Reev, then why would I need to get absolutely battered? Like, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
So,
because Chippo is a really difficult conversation.
Chip is it's just hard to get around Chip. Like when he's getting absolutely bad, it almost feels like I would feel really bad to let him get battered by himself. So I do it to be there for him. I would argue that I'm just like emotional support at all times.
Yeah.
But recently, to all the fellas, and there's a lot of fellitas out there that enjoy it as well. The football is back.
That's why I'm
you've got your football top on. The
new
hashtag top.
United season kit.
Happy days.
Yeah.
But
I'm so happy the football's back, by the way. I know there's a lot of people that probably won't enjoy listening to us talking about it.
I don't give a shit. They have to listen to it. The Premier League is back.
God, it's back!
And not only that.
And it's live! Or whatever he said.
Wait, that's what he says. By the way, you know what? I think that's forced. Yeah, you know when he goes, and it's live.
Bro, he's been doing it for about 20 years. Surely it's
it hasn't been 20 years.
Surely it's a play button now. Martin Tyler's like, I'm not doing it this week. He's like, all right, fine. Press play. And it's live.
How long has
he says it when he's not even on commentary.
How long has he been doing it for?
Well, how long has the Premier League been around?
He hasn't been doing it for that long. I think he's nicked it off.
Actually, to be fair, Andy Gray used to be around, didn't he? He got axed.
Well, he did get axed.
Martin Tyler. How long? Someone let us know. Alex, you want to come?
Alex, yeah. How long has the fella been going, and it's live, like that? The thing is, I think he's robbed it off Buffer.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, you know how Buffer. What does Buffer say again?
Let's get ready to rumble.
And he literally gets paid so much money to just go and say that. Yeah. And it's trademarked. No one else is actually allowed to go to a live event and say that.
That's crazy. That's the easiest bag
ever
in the world.
And I think that was he's gone, right, well, that's just fucking genius, isn't it? And he's gone, I'll have a little nibble of that as well.
If you can meme anything or trademark anything, you're on a road to success. That's how...
Honestly, it's phenomenal. Commentating since 1990, yeah. But when's he been saying and it's live? Spurs battered City.
They did?
Yeah. Can you believe that?
I can believe it because I put Son
in
my FPL team.
Mate, what a big dick move that was, by the way. That was massive.
Should I get it out?
No, what? Your FPL team?
No,
thanks.
Yeah.
So what did you end on for the week?
108.
108.
Do you know what, I'm really impressed by the Benrahma shout there. Because I was debating Harvey Barnes, Benrahma,
Imagine you had Benrahma as well instead of Barnes.
Oh, imagine we triple captained.
Oh, some really tapped individuals really went and triple captained Bruno Fernandes, and they ended with like 60 odd points.
60 points for Bruno Fernandes. It's crazy, man.
Insanity. And I ended on 103. And can I just say, the whole of last season, I think there was maybe only one or two people.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, did anybody get over 100 game week points in just a normal game week? No double game week, nothing. I don't think they did.
We would remember something like that. Chip would remember something like that.
He absolutely would. So for us to have done it in the first game week of the season, mate, we're onto something.
5 of us that did it?
Yeah. I do want to say, guys.
You want to explain it? Before
you want to get into the mixer here, we actually have the fellas FPL league. So please go ahead and join that. And what's the code, Alex? It'll be on screen. But 41EKMI. That is your code right there. Go and join it. We currently have 25,000.
Wow.
25,000 people in that league. That is phenomenal
That's a lot
work.
of people.
That is a lot of work. And there is some
Where are
big
you sitting at the
some
moment?
big prizes. I'm not allowed to, supposedly, you're not allowed to say that you're giving out cash for prizes for
We
FPL
are giving
leagues.
out
So we're giving out
rewards.
Haribos.
Ah,
There it is.
the classic.
Very valuable Haribos. So to the winners and maybe second and third. I haven't decided yet. But anyways,
Where are you currently sat in?
I'm in the top 2,000.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, very good. Out of 25,000, I'll take that.